Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on Saturday, June 20th. Summer's here. Oh, yeah, and the longest day of the day, by the way. And here's an editorial as an open letter to African Americans. Dear African Americans, this is your favorite alien. I know a lot of you will read this, and a lot of you will say I'm racist, but I'm hoping that a few of you have the comprehension enough to understand this letter. So here it goes. Yesterday, all of you all over the country was Juneteenth, Juneteenth, the end of slavery. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah? Really? Do you understand that you're carrying slavery that ended over 150 years ago? And no, the Jim Crow laws was not slavery, it was just a backlash, and I'll get to that in a second. You have to sit down with the rest of your pigmentations and factions and straighten this out, which you don't seem to do. You just seem to, we have to celebrate this, we have to do this, we have to eliminate the Confederacy. Yeah? Do you ever saw the survivors of the Holocaust do this? They wanted to keep to themselves. They didn't want no museum, for the most part. The Israeli Jewish that hunted the Nazis, yeah, they were the ones, oh yeah, we got to keep this alive. And what do you got today? Auschwitz and the museum in New York City. But that's supposed to be a teaching tool, both of them. Not oh yeah, we got to celebrate slavery, or we got to celebrate the end of the final solution. Really? You don't get it, African Americans. The problem with you is you got nothing but hate left. That is it, hate. And you got to get rid of that if you want your people to survive. Look at your ancestors in Africa. They're probably looking at you like, and I know a lot of few that I met over the years from Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Cameroon, and other countries that tell me, do you understand the American blacks? We don't. And I said, well, they're just stuck in a time loop. They want to eliminate the Confederacy, but you want to celebrate the ending of slavery. And on the other hand, you keep on bringing up the Emancipation Proclamation. Really, African Americans? When the war started in 1861, there was no mention of slavery there. Slavery was a business that the South used. The reason of the war, all through the war, was the North and the South had different ideas on what the Union should be and states' rights. Okay? There was different disagreement on what the Union should be and what the African Americans should be. They were property in the South and capable of being owned. That, and they were also specified in the Constitution that way. Remember, 3/5 were counted of you guys, and it's still there. No amendment to the Constitution is going to take that off because it's still in the Constitution. 3/5. Do you get this, African Americans? The Emancipation Proclamation was done by President Lincoln in late 1862, and you must look at the year of 1862. It was a disaster for the Union. Antietam, oh man. Shiloh, yeah. The Southerners were killing him. So he needed another issue to rally his people, i.e. the abolitionists that were feuding the anti-slavery thing. It wasn't a national thing. The people in the North didn't care a darn about slavery. It was those abolitionists that did. And a proclamation is a proclamation. You got people doing proclamations today. Oh, today is National Hot Dog Day. Today is National Nurses Day. Today is this and today is that. Today is somebody's day. Yeah, really. It's just what it is, a proclamation. Doesn't have no teeth, didn't have anything. When President Lincoln did the Emancipation Proclamation and let it out in January of 1863, there was no free slaves. The slaves were still very much bonded because a war was still going on. When the war ended in 1865, the slaves were still there because the Union hadn't gotten to the different states. On April 12th, when Appomattox, the surrender of Appomattox by Lee, that didn't end slavery. It took the what you call it, Reconstruction, when it started to end slavery, finally. And then the radical Republicans did you guys a disfavor by going over there and giving you all these rights. They had no idea what a biracial society or a multi-pigmentation society, because there's, well, at the time they called it biracial, but it's really a pigmentation society. How to handle that? A bipigment society. And then you had other people that came in during the late 1860s, 1870s, and 1880s. In the South, when they finally got that little deal in the back room between the Republicans and Democrats in 1876 for the election, the Republicans threw you to the bus. And the Democrats says, oh, we got you. So they started the Jim Crow laws. And I don't understand why you keep going to the Democratic Party. You see what I mean, African Americans? You guys got to end this. End the Juneteenth. End being this, and sit down with all the other pigmentations and factions that you have here in the United States and set a new country. You got to destroy and rewrite the Constitution. It doesn't work anymore because it's got so many holes in it. It's disgusting. But it's got the right idea. The preamble. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. And that's what you got to strive for. A perfect union. Are you going to get one? Hell no. But you should say something like, we, the people of these United States, members of a federation, who strive to get all pigmentations and all different factions a stake in our society. Or something like that. That's what you need. Are you going to do it, African Americans? Hell no. Is there going to be a few that's going to write me and say, you are right? Yes. But the majority of you are going to say I'm a racist. Anyway, this is your favorite alien, and Boo Moose Bubba. Cool day.